disciplined. They're such hard workers, and we're so proud of them.
That time of year.
Yeah, and getting to learn about the animals and how to take care of them.
Yes.
And the weather cooperating. I love
Beautiful
it.
today.
I
It
love
does. Now, the livestock show, I feel like, does tend to come along with when we finally see colder weather. Some years much colder than others, but this year, right on track, we've seen some of our colder January weather come along right with the livestock show. So we are looking at temperatures falling to around 40 tonight. We were 41 last night. I do think we get at least as cold as last night, but one of the differences is we're going to have a little bit more wind, but a cold front is moving through tonight, so that's going to keep our high tomorrow in the 60s, even though we're still going to be very sunny. We're back in the upper 70s by Friday. Then another cold front swings through. So we've got some up and down temperatures to talk about. I am watching the trend. As of right now, it does look like Sunday we could get into the 30s. I don't think we see freezing temperatures. Some of those low-lying areas to the north into the brush country, areas also like around Refugio, tend to see some of the coldest temperatures when we do get into the 30s. So again, Sunday morning, just a day to watch. I'm not worrying about a freeze at this time, but just a heads up there. 60s through the weekend. We're back around 70 on Monday. Then notice our temperature difference between our highs and our lows. It gets a little slimmer as we head into next week. We're going to talk about why coming up. That's a tease. But for now, here's a look at those lows across the area tonight. We could see some 30s. Freer has the best shot at getting to 39 tonight. Otherwise, I think we stay in the 40s because our wind is going to stay breezy. 8 to 14 miles per hour overnight. A north wind 5 to 15 miles per hour tomorrow. That's what's going to keep our temperatures in the 60s. If we didn't have that north wind, we would have much warmer temperatures. So thank the north wind for that. We'll see sunshine into the afternoon, so those 60s will feel pretty nice. The wind calming into the afternoon, so it will be at its strongest tomorrow. So you see that front move through overnight. So really between now and midnight, the cold front's going to move through. You're really barely going to notice it until we get into tomorrow afternoon. Then high pressure builds over us into Friday. Our wind shifts back out of the south, but the front sneaks in by Saturday around midnight. We're seeing our wind shift. There is a chance for a little bit of rain along the front into Saturday. Saturday, a little bit more cloud coverage, but then we clear conditions out again as we head into early next week. Here's the reason for the rain that we're going to be talking about, and our temperatures not fluctuating much between our highs and our lows. A low pressure system moves in from the Pacific, so this is going to be a little bit warmer air mass, but it is going to bring some moisture along with it. So you'll notice that on the Muggy meter, we're staying pretty dry, especially when those fronts swing through. But then look what happens. We get a little bit more humid as we head into next week. Additionally, the wind, it's going to shift based on where that low is, but we'll see some breezy conditions, a northeast wind there on Tuesday, 12 to 22 miles per hour. The strongest wind Saturday behind the cold front. We will have some 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. Now with the winds picking up and the frontal systems, we're also going to see our waves picking up. But right now, really beautiful conditions out at sea. 5-foot waves are out at sea, but at our local beach, they've been pretty small behind or as this front is approaching. So sunshine Thursday and Friday, a few clouds Saturday, and we see our best shot of rain early to middle of next week. We've got more news coming up right after this.